night still so far away, an endless stretch of blue. But then your phone makes that pinging sound, and you can't believe your eyes when you look down and see the news. An incredible surprise. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream, so rare, so hot, so great. Oh, bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. Better drop what you're doing and don't be late. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, never-ending dead days. But then when Thursday comes around, when that feeling comes around, when Thursday finally comes around, I get a special feeling in my special place, and I know what's sure to come our way. We can take it to the bank every Thursday night. You can always take it to the bank every Thursday night. 45 seconds of gameplay makes everything alright. Every Thursday night, every single one without a doubt. Saturday morning, no! It's Thursday night. Tuesday afternoon, no! It's Thursday night. Don't believe your calendars, ignore your friends and families too, who say that it's not Thursday, 'cause it's definitely true. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Every Thursday night, it's hot out here and you can take it to the bank. 45 seconds of gameplay. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Every Thursday night, it's hot out here. It's hot out here. It's hot out here. Every Thursday night. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream, so rare, so hot, so great. Oh, bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. Better drop what you're doing and don't be late. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream.
Huh? What's going on? It's Thursday. It's Thursday night. And you know what that means, right? EV23, seriously. Maxi, it's Thursday night, right? Hold on, let me check. Here. Oh, that's good. My calendar's fucked up. It's Thursday. It's definitely Thursday night. Hold on. Are we sure? Hold on. I gotta check. Alright, we'll cut that out for a sec. Definitely feels like Thursday.
Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, never-ending dead days. But then when Thursday comes around, when Thursday comes around, when Thursday comes around. But then when Thursday comes around, I get a special feeling in my special place, and I know what's sure to come my way. We can take it to the bank every Thursday night. You can always take it to the bank every Thursday night. 45 seconds of gameplay makes everything alright. Every Thursday night, every single there's nothing good to do. Thursday night still so far away, an endless stretch of blue. But then your phone makes that pinging sound, and you can't believe your eyes when you look down and see the news. An incredible surprise. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. So rare, so hot, so great. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. Better drop what you're doing and don't be late. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Saturday morning, no, it's Thursday night. Tuesday afternoon, no, it's Thursday night. Don't believe your calendars, ignore your friends and families too, who say that it's not Thursday, 'cause it's definitely true. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. So rare, so hot, so great. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. Better drop what you're doing and don't be late. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream.
I was muted. I was just saying. I think that should prove the fact that it is it's a bonus stream. In fact, I never miss Thursday. I never missed a Thursday. You all know that. You can take it to the bank. Right now, it's Thursday. Because it's a bonus stream. Did you listen to the words? Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Wait, am I still muted? Hello? Am I still muted? Am I still muted? Muted? Jesus Christ. Okay. OBS added all this shit. Okay, I was muted for a second. There's like each audio thing has two toggles now. One has a little speaker sound and one has a headphone sound. And I think if I have the headphone one active, you can hear. Okay, I don't know. No. Oh, I think the headphone just means I can hear it. Never mind. All right, so here's the facts. It's a bonus stream. And even though there are allegations that I didn't stream on Thursday, therefore bringing into question whether this can truly be considered a, quote, bonus stream, unquote. Just put any thoughts like that out of your head. That's just gonna befuddle you and make you confused and upset. Don't think about that. Just remember, I stream every Thursday night. This is a bonus stream. And this is Thursday night right now. So it's like people who feel like it's Christmas all year round. It's Thursday night all year round, especially when there's a bonus stream. It's Thursday night every day of the week when it's bonus stream time. So, yeah, I don't know what Well, you can still be confused and upset. Just don't be confused and upset about the whole, is this really a bonus stream? Did you really stream Thursday night? Just try to wall that section off as sources of confusion. That's all I'm saying. Maxie, I'm a little surprised I'm still playing Dune as well. It just keeps being what I go back to. I think part of it too is, I don't know. I'm going through some like kind of fucked up times at the moment. I mean, I feel like I've always been. I've been constantly going through fucked up times for like the last year or whatever. But this like the last couple of weeks has been really bad. It mostly because of my job just being like soul crushing. And Thursday was like, I don't know, certain days it all kind of like the exclamation points of the shittiness hit, and Thursday was one of those exclamation points. So you remember being more confused and upset last Thursday for some reason? What are you talking about, Nick? You know what? You owe it to yourself to just let that go. Whatever confusion or upset feelings you had, just let it go. It's 45 seconds of gameplay is going to make everything okay, Nick. Eventually. Wait, how can you tell that I got a Thopter? Can you look at my shit? Wait, I'm trying to remember how much. I think a lot happened since last week, since the last time I streamed. I guess technically it's still last week. You were just being irrational, Nick. I've got 3 more versions of the bonus stream song to assure you that it's Thursday night as well. You know, so if you need another one of those, just let me know. I wasn't going to play all of them, but I made a bunch of them. And, you know, you use this program and it will give you multiple ones, and like a bunch of them are shit. But then some of them will come out really good, and I've saved multiple ones, so. Oh, you've seen it on Steam, the achievement. Okay. Yeah, I'm sort of at a point now where I think I need to move on to the other zones in the Thopter, but I've so far only been doing things in whatever the basin, the main, like the first map. Yeah, so, and I've heard that after this point, like the resource stuff can get really grindy, so I don't know if I'll get there, but I think the point I was making before is sometimes when I'm going through some like rough times where I feel like I'm just like I don't have much left over when it's done, sometimes that extends to like these kind of crafting games are just kind of like almost like relaxing. Like, I just log in, I could do missions if I want, but I could also be like, I think I played last night. No, I didn't play last night. I didn't play anything last night. I was too tired. Night before, because I think I actually played it Thursday night. I was just too tired to stream. I didn't want to do like a quiet streamer. I was just like in a shit mood. And I kind of like that, where I can have like videos on in the background or podcasts on in the background and just playing something where I'm like, well, shit, I'm running low on cobalt paste or whatever. So I'm going to just spend 2 hours gathering that shit and then come back. Or, you know, whatever. It's like, I can just kind of, I don't know, I could go out in the world and do something like that. And it's kind of chill. Like, I'm not a huge like min-maxer. That's the thing too, when like when you and who's the other guy that played a shit ton of this game? I can't, but Stone come in, and you guys are constantly telling me stuff that I'm like, oh shit, really? and usually it's like if I try this stuff or do the stuff you say, I end up being like, oh god, that's so much better. But like left to my own devices, I just kind of like wander around. Anyways. So that's where on those days when I'm stressed, and that's also why like I don't want a game that's going to be too demanding of my attention, like heavy story narrative focused game and stuff. Like I just want to zone out and go out and collect resources, you know? Some nights. And then if I want to do story, I can do story or do whatever. If I'm feeling frustrated, I can just go kill a bunch of motherfuckers. It's like, it's nice. All you do is build and hoard mats. And I've done a little extra building. Hey, Joss! You made it! Do I need to celebrate Joss's arrival with the bonus stream song. Here's for Joss.
Saturday morning feels so boring. There's nothing good to do. Thursday night still so far away. An endless stretch of blue. But then your phone makes that pinging sound, and you can't believe your eyes when you look down and see the news. An incredible surprise. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. So rare, so hot, so great. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. Better drop what you're doing and don't be late. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Saturday morning? No, it's Thursday night. Tuesday afternoon? No, it's Thursday night. Don't believe your calendars, ignore your friends and families too, who say that it's not Thursday, 'cause it's definitely true. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. So rare, so hot, so great. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. Better drop what you're doing and don't be late. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus
So there we are. Happy Thursday, Joss. Just imagine how great life would be if every day was Thursday night. 7 Thursdays in a row. That'd be a fucking nightmare. Not that I don't like streaming, but goddamn, I like the weekends. But still, happy Thursday night, everyone. That song was you in your living room? I think that's what you meant, right? Or it was actually you on your living room, or you in your living room. You had the song on in your living room? Or you were living that experience in your living room when you looked down and you saw the notification. And then you're like, "Get out of my way, wife. I got shit to do. It's Thursday night." She's like, "What are you talking about? It's Saturday." You're like, "No, it's not. You're living it." And yeah, and you left her cold. She's like, "What? I thought we were going to spend a day together. It's so rare that we get to have a day together like this." You're like, "No, I'll tell you what's rare. Bonus stream." All right. So yeah, there's been some maybe observations or speculations that I wasn't here on actual Thursday. which might be true. Could very well be true. Yeah, it was a rough week. I had I won't go into the details, like the specifics of everything that's happening, except to say, I had a one-on-one with my manager yesterday, and there'd been a lot of stuff building up, and a lot of it's kind of been like the way we've been getting kind of talked to about stuff. Not just me, but my whole team. It's been a little bit demoralizing, and you know, the thing is, sometimes when they want you to work harder and they come at you more like what you're already doing is unacceptable. Like when they say it like that and they keep pounding that down, and having meetings where you're like, have to explain yourself why you're not doing well enough in front of the team. Like, who's going to talk first about why this has happened or whatever? It's like, okay. And I think it's because everyone's stressed right now. I think my boss is like really stressed because they have a lot of pressure. But I had my one-on-one for the first time, and it keeps getting canceled because she's too busy. I had my one-on-one with her yesterday, and I was really torn between like just sort of pretending like, yeah, I'm sort of cool with all this. Yep, everything's totally my fault. Whatever. And I'm just like, oh, I think I'm gonna push back a little bit and just be like, hey, everything is a lot harder because of like you're coming down on us so hard. I'm just gonna say it because I hear the chatter among everyone else I work with. Everyone's like, holy God, like hostile work environment almost. And I don't think that's their intention to make it that way. I don't think it is. And I think sometimes, your manager, you got to sometimes say stuff that people don't want to hear. So I understand that. But at the same time, I was like, it's just like, it's just so much. But anyways, yeah. So I kind of like pushed back, and I was so like worked up. I actually had like a miniature panic attack in the middle of the one-on-one. So that was great. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, just give me a sec. She's like, do you need to take a break? I'm like, no, just give me a sec. I said, if I take a break because of a little panic attack, I'm going to end up needing to take like a week off. Or if I need to take a break every time I had a panic attack at that job, I'd never get anything done. Anyways. So yeah, that's kind of weird. And then on top of that, like crap is going on with my mom. And I don't want to get too much into that either. But and coincidentally, shit was going on with my mom on Thursday. I'm getting texts from her boyfriend, who's sort of like her kind of minder at this point, and there's just drama. And so while I'm dealing with all this other shit, like I'm literally at work and I'm getting these texts and getting like, I can feel my blood pressure going up from reading the texts too. So it's like, okay. Let's see. Have you considered the paradox that if today is Thursday night, it can't be a bonus stream? Because Thursday night is when streams normally happen. Nick, I don't know about this whole paradox thing you're talking about. Sounds like a bunch of, what are those things called? $100 words? I forget. I think that's the wrong phrase. Sounds like one of those fancy college words. Paradox. All I know is every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. That's simple and easy to understand. So I just kind of hold on to that, Nick. And when there's other thoughts encroach in your mind that are like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Just stomp it out. Stomp it out. And just repeat to yourself. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Military can suck, but sometimes corporate world seems like it's its own hell hearing it. Well, I don't know. I feel like the military can probably if I was in the military, independent, I would have similar experience. This might probably seem mild. The stuff, if you were dealing with what I dealt with, you might be like, oh, what a fucking baby. Like, this is like every day in the military. I don't know. I don't know if the military gets soul crushing sometimes. It depends on what's happening, But you've not been properly educated on the hardships of dealing with an elderly parent. It's like raising a kid all over again. Well, you know, it's with my mom, it's layered. It's layer upon layer of kind of complexity and dysfunction, because I've talked about this a few times. I'm not gonna go super duper like into it, but I hadn't talked to my mom in 15 years. Who basically, you know, at some point over the past, I don't know, the last quarter of her life, she became like kind of a serious alcoholic, and it became very difficult to deal with, and said some very cruel things to me and about me, and cruel things about my wife. To a point where I kept trying to draw a line, saying like, "Look, you can be upset with me. I'm not perfect, but if you're not happy with me about something, this is not the way you do it." You know the things she was doing, and eventually I was just like, "Look, I'm done. I'm done unless you like completely clean up. I'm done." And she just wouldn't. So I basically, we sort of disowned each other a little bit at that point. And eventually it got to where, I would still I would send her a little something on Mother's Day, a little something on her birthday, a little just sort of the bare, I know you're still there, whatever. I haven't forgotten you, whatever, but really no, we hadn't visited, talked on the phone, anything for years and years and years at a time. And it wasn't until she started having this dementia getting pretty serious, that her boyfriend, who's been around for 30 years, he called me and said, "Things are going really bad with your mom. I know you guys don't talk, but I think you need to get back into her life." And so I was like, okay, shit's getting real. So I'm going to, I will. So that's been the past year. I call every week. We've met once. It's not like it was before where we're seeing each other on every holiday or anything, but we talk almost every week. I get updates. I talk with a boyfriend, whatever. I'm sort of involved to that extent. So, but the thing is about once every 3 weeks, some kind of big shit hits the fan with her. Usually she gets mad at the boyfriend. One time she called the police on him. And it's all her. It's her getting freaked out or paranoid, or I think she still drinks sometimes too. So the time she called the police, she got wasted, and then she woke up in the middle of the night and freaked out that someone was in her house, because they don't live together. He comes to her house all the time, spends the night in her spare room because he snores. He's there all the time. And so this night, I guess they got in an argument. She got wasted drunk, and then whatever. That was what triggered him to call me back, because he was like, "I don't know if I can take care of her anymore because I might get arrested." So I can't, whatever. That was one of the reasons he first got me back in the picture. But anyways, so there are a lot of layers. And so then in the meantime, we're doing stuff like trying to figure out getting powers of attorney, medical powers of attorney, stuff like that. Trying to, prepare for where things are going to need to go. But anyway, there's still probably every 2 to 3 weeks, there's some big explosion of drama. Usually it settles down after a couple days. But anyways, yeah. So Thursday night is always your favorite because of G-Law and the best person in the world. EV23, E23, I feel like Matus just glitched out right in the middle of, I think he's trying to refer to EV23. Here, we gotta celebrate. We have to celebrate Matus arriving.
when Thursday comes around, I get a special feeling in my special place. And I know what's sure to come my way. We can take it to the bank every Thursday night. You can always take it to the bank every Thursday night. 45 seconds of gameplay makes everything alright. Every Thursday night, every single one without a doubt. Saturday morning, no, it's Thursday night. Tuesday afternoon, no, it's Thursday night. Don't believe your calendars, ignore your friends and families too, who say that it's not Thursday, 'cause it's definitely true. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus Every Thursday night, it's hot out here, and you can take it to the bank. 45 seconds of gameplay. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Every Thursday night. It's hot out here. It's hot out here. It's hot out here. Every Thursday night. Bonus stream. It's a bonus stream. So rare, so hot, so great. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. Better drop what you're doing and don't be late. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus
Wow. So there you go. Well, and Brad, it is still Thursday night. Yeah, Brad, you got that. You're fortunate enough that you got to share Matusa's special instance of the bonus stream song. I won't have to play it again separately for you. So you're welcome. So yeah, it's Thursday night. Because every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. I think Nick is having trouble processing that, but it's true. I've told him, just don't think too hard about it. What is this? The special feeling in your special place does not belong on this family-friendly Minecraft server. What do you mean, Matus? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Can't you have a special feeling in your heart and in your mind when you're playing Minecraft? Not sure. Wherever you feel special, that's your, where it's occurring. Brett, you were already ignoring your friends and family in general? Okay, that's fair. Well, maybe you feel special in your, I don't know, your pelvis, in your kneecap. Maybe in the back of your scalp you'll feel special. Wherever place that's special. Your pancreas. People get their pancreases removed. Anyway, that's why I leave it open. Who am I to tell you? As the person who painstakingly puts these songs together and writes these lyrics, but with my blood and my soul, who am I to tell you where you should be feeling special? What place is it in your heart and your stomach? I can't tell you that. It's very personal. So, I agree. I can't, just because I say a place, that doesn't make it special. Maybe it's not even something inside you. Maybe you get a special feeling you're in the bathroom, and that's your special place. It's more like it's a room in your house. Or it's in your car, or if you're running around Walmart picking for orders. Maybe that's your special place where you're feeling special. But Amy's feeling special picking stuff up in the Walmart right now. That's her special place. because it's Thursday night. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. All right. Oh. And yeah. I'm sorry, Brad. I'm still playing Dune Awakening. I was in Brad streamed this week, and it was the first successful stream in 2 years. And he made a point to tell me how much he wishes I would stop playing Dune Awakening. But I need Dune Awakening right now for my soul. I need it for my soul. Honestly, there have been many times where I thought I was going to drift off to something else. But when push comes to shove, whenever I want to play a game, it's just that kind of like the open world. I'm just going to run out and gather resources feeling or whatever. It just feels like it's a good game to play when you don't want to deal with a game. I don't know if that makes sense, because you can go hardcore kind of at it, but I don't when I play. I'm more like, I don't know. It's really continued to like be what I want it to be. I did not, yeah, I'm honestly, I did not think I would be playing it this long. Honestly, after, and I think I said so, it might have been on my second stream, I said, I think I might be winding down on this game. Because I was starting to feel like the grind, right? Because it starts off where it feels very, like, story-centric. And it can continue to feel story-centric. I mean, there's still, I think at a certain point, the story drops off a little bit and it becomes more about the grind. I haven't quite reached that point yet, but I started to see more evidence of the grind, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. But it's sort of the fact is, like, with the stuff that it's been going on in my life and what I have left over when it's time to play a game, like the kind of like Thursday was a horrible day, and I think I ended up playing a little bit. I didn't stream. I was not in the mood to like talk or do anything. But I was like, I'm just going to log in and like figure out something basic to do. And so I logged in and I realized I was all out of this one resource. And to get that one resource, I had to go like physically drive my buggy into like that underground chasm location through all these like mining tunnels and gather it from there. And I was like, all right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend the next like hour and a half or however long it takes just driving out there, doing a run, and then I'll go to bed. And it was like, it actually felt really nice. I don't know why. I can't explain it. If you don't, if you're not into the kind of game, then, and then the game keeps evolving too. Like going from having just the bike to the buggy where I could mine in the buggy. And then I got the ornithopter, the helicopter thing. The game suddenly, there's a whole different aspect to how it feels to play it once you have that as well. So it does keep doing things that sort of hit the refresh button on the game experience to some extent. So, yeah, all that is to say, I'm a little surprised. As I keep playing it, I'm not like surprised. I can't believe I want to play this. Every time I think about it, I'm like, oh, I want to play this. I want to do that. But if you'd asked me a month ago if I thought I'd be playing this like 5 weeks later or whatever, I would have been surprised if I stayed that long with it. And there's Evie loving her job. It's her special place where she's getting that special feeling. Good deal. So yeah, obviously this morning I was thinking about doing a bonus stream, and then I was like, I should make a song about bonus streams, and somehow convey the message that somehow I still haven't missed a Thursday, and that this still in fact counts as a Thursday stream. Anyways, you would have been surprised too. Yeah, I am surprised how much I like this game. You know, especially because I've played so many open world crafting games, and I guess that one different ones I get sucked into for different reasons. Like I think I definitely have gotten sucked in, like Valheim. I've spent a ton of time in. I've fallen down freaking rabbit holes, but Subnautica. But I don't know if I went like 5 weeks on a game like Subnautica. Anyway, I did actually try to play. What is it? I played a little bit of Dragon Quest XI a couple times this week, but the cheery optimism was just too much. I'm just like, I can't handle everyone being such great friends and everything being so like happy-go-lucky, when I'm like, that's not what real life is like. Here, I'm gonna log into Dune Awakening instead, suck people's blood. You know, I got the machine where you can gather your enemies' corpses loaded up in your buggy, and you put it in the machine to generate. Put it in. It's like a little coffin, like machine. You put the body in, and you get water out of it. It's brutal. It's very much, yeah. Oh yeah, the little girl in the red dress. There are people that are being assholes, but it's just like, I still like it. But I think there's a whole thing about, I've been in a whole sequence that's focused on, what's his name? The guy that's like a jester. I can't remember his name right now. I feel bad because I should. Silvano or whatever. There's like a whole, and I don't know, this might actually be some of the bonus material. I get the feeling some of it is. But there's a whole, I'm in the middle of this whole huge sequence that's all focused on him. And he's just a little too cartoon. I like him in some ways, but he's a little too, like, I'm going to make everybody smile now. And it's just like, it's a little like, okay, dude, it's too much, man. It's too much. Yeah, I don't get to see the little girl in the red dress. Right now, it's just, I'm playing my guy. For a while, I think you actually play as Sylvando. You play as him for like a whole, like, 10 hours or something. So. I'm like, should I play, if I was just playing the regular edition of this that I originally bought and still own, would I be dealing with 10 hours of Sylvando right now? Is this the bonus material? Well, there's definitely some sides to it that are serious. That's the thing about the game, is it's like it alternates between being like cartoonishly like, yay, everybody happy, yay, and like to a goofy extent. It alternates between that and like, oh shit, that like hit me in the feels. Like, that's real. That's like some real pain or real issues these people are dealing with. He's the best character. I don't know. I might feel like that in the end, but sometimes I just can't deal with. I can't deal with the cartoonish. Yay, yay, friend, happy, happy, and I don't know. There's more to him than that, but sometimes that's like, I'm in a place where I look at that and I'm like, lies. Fuck off. No one's that nice. I don't need to see that fake shit. Oh, anyway. Feeling too emo for happy emotions. Well, and what I find myself feeling like a lot of the time is I feel like I want to play something where I'm like a bad guy, or I don't know. But then I can't think of any game that I think of where you can play a bad guy. I'm like, no, I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that. I don't feel like playing that. I don't necessarily want to play a game like where I'm just a criminal, like Grand Theft Auto. That's not what I'm talking about. But anyway. And in this game, I don't feel like a bad guy, but it definitely just seems like I'm this dude who's on my own. I shoot people. I take their blood. But it's like a little bit like a vampire, except sometimes I do like noble things, you know? Sometimes you just want to be by yourself in a bad mood. Yeah, that's sort of it. Or just to be like, you're just pissed. And like, I want to take it out on something. That's some like an outlet for games where or just whatever. So Dune Awakening is has continued to kind of like going into a base and just sort of taking everybody out, like John Wick style. It's kind of, you know, that helps. It feels good. It's not the best combat necessarily in the world, but it still feels good. Oh no, Nick! You only experience two emotions: confusion and upsetness. Nick, I feel like I really scrambled you up because I feel like you did not have such a binary experience until this whole Thursday paradox came up. And I messed up. Your wires just got all like screwed up. Now these are the only things you experience, and the only two things you can ever remember having ever experienced. I really screwed you up, didn't I, Nick? I'm sorry, man. It is, however, every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. That's all. Your wires got all confused and upset. I can see that. If only, oh no, Matus, what are you doing? If only there was a song about how you can have so many games in your Steam library. You decide not to play anything. Well, I will say I have not had I haven't had that problem of not being able to decide to the point where I couldn't play a game. I think I have been having the better problem of there being a handful of games that I'm interested in playing at the same time, and I can't decide which one. But it's not because if I started playing one, I'd be like, no, I don't really want to do, whatever. I think the problem, too, is if it's too late in the day, and I'm like, I think I want to spend some time playing a game. But really, what I need to do is just lay down. Either go to bed early or just watch something on Netflix or something. Just relax. But I'm still trying to, like, convince myself if I just found the right game, it would click and I'd be in the mood to play it. But, you have some things you need to do to be back to watch you doing whatever it is I'm going to do. So, I am probably going to get into, what's it called? Dune Awakening soon. I don't know. I almost was going to market this as a low chat interaction stream, but I decided not to take it that far because I am, like, honestly, like, fucking exhausted. Obviously I had enough. I got some enthusiasm about doing the bonus stream and everything else, but I very well could just settle into, once I start playing the game, just settle into that I'm playing my game right now thing. So we'll have to see. Because I fantasized all yesterday about just playing Dune Awakening all day and being quiet. But then when I had a good night's sleep, then I was like, oh shit, maybe I should do that bonus stream thing I was suggesting maybe I would do. So, I appreciate you showing up, Brad, even though I was playing AI music and it's evident that I'm going to be playing Dune Awakening, which I know you don't like either one of those things. All right. We'll fill that in the background. I have so many things. I just realized I still have the Word document from when I wrote the lyrics. And yes, I write the lyrics on these songs. There've been like one or two songs that I got, like, that I was like right, like the thing about "Sat on My Balls," it started with me being like, I wonder what it would come up with if I told it to write a song about someone who their great tragedy of their life is that every significant milestone, every significant event in their lives, they accidentally sit on their balls and it ruins everything. And I was like, what are they gonna give me? But even then, I adjusted it afterwards. I sort of like overwrote a bunch of it. But other than that, for the most part, well, I think too many. Anyways, we'll say 90% of the songs that I've made have been me thinking of like writing the lyrics. So, all right. Yeah, I was starting to feel that deflated feeling. I need to start playing a game.
45 seconds of gameplay.
It's like when you're letting the air out of the balloon and it's starting to, all of a sudden it's starting to get like that point where it's like, oh, it's not like round anymore. It's just kind of flat and floppy. That's how my soul feels right now. But not in a soul crushing way, but in like a, just like a, all right. Maybe I'm just super sad because Brad's gonna go do some things. I should have this launcher ready to go before this happens every time. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play it now, and then it takes 5 minutes to get the game going. One of those things, you launch it through Steam, but then its own Funcom launcher pops up, and then you launch it from the Funcom launcher, and then it still takes like a minute before the game actually opens. You know what, Nick? Now that you frame it that way, maybe that is how I'm feeling, and I just didn't realize it. You know, part of the problem with being confused and upset is you don't always realize what you're feeling because you're confused and upset, right? Gonna have to think about that because, you know, it's good to have an outside perspective from someone that is so well versed in the experience of being confused and upset. Here we go. Nick, did I see you've been playing more Conan Exiles this week too? I've been seeing people in general on my friends list playing both Dune Awakening and Conan Exiles this week. Except for Brad. I see Brad playing Final Fantasy 16, which he seems to have developed a love-hate relationship with. You're playing Dune Awakening, or not Dune Awakening, Conan Exile. How are you liking it? Coming back, you know, they did that big sort of not exactly a reboot, but they did like a next-gen update to more than just the graphics. How's your experience with it compared from like before? Oh yeah, I made my guy look like a bad guy because that's how I was feeling. That's going to be the first obvious change. Is my guy looks more like Anakin, old grown-up Darth Vader after he took his helmet off at this point, because that's sort of. I kind of wanted to feel like kind of a guy that's been through some shit and he has darkness in his soul. So there you go. I went to the change your people's appearance to anything. You can basically change everything except their name. It's a lot better. The experience is similar, but you played it earlier this year, so you'd already seen some of the changes. Seriously, right before I started playing Dune Awakening, I did install and launch Conan first. And I've thought about it a few times too, because I'm still craving this kind of gameplay, but you know, when you're here and you're looking out in the world and it's, you know, it's all deserty and stuff, where Conan has a lot of colorful, sort of beautiful areas. So that's sort of like the one thing from this game. And of course it's Dune. You're not going to expect there to be rainforests and shit in it. But when I've been looking at other games and footage of other games, and I'm seeing like lush green worlds, and I'm like, oh, That's not the world that I've been playing in. And Conan still has some areas that look like this. They're a little not quite as big in scale because they're not there to accommodate like helicopter travel and stuff. But so I think this world is more like wide, expansive, but still, Conan has environments that look and feel very much like this. But then you can go over, walk a mile in any direction, and you're in like a whole different biome. So there's few things for anyone who has been paying attention. It's set on the polar ice caps. That could be interesting. I haven't been paying attention to that. So you can see this is my original room that I very first made, but over time I've slowly been building stuff. My little garage. This is my buggy garage. I actually expanded under here. I realized there was a bunch of dead space down here, so I still have more area to put shit in. Here's my coffin water maker. Gotta get that going. Wait, did I not put it in my inventory? Insufficient water storage. Oh, I guess that's right. I haven't played in a couple days, so don't worry, I'll be drinking water soon enough. In fact, that's the first thing I like to do, but when I log in before I forget, is refill all the things. Like these power generators, it'll last for 3 weeks if you fill them up. But if you run out, then the shields that protect your... It's like, I don't know if Conan, do they have the decay mechanic in Conan? Because they have that in here too, where if you ever stop running your shields, then your base will start to decay. And it's kind of sad. I've seen bases that are like in that process of decay, and I'm like, well, I bet somebody was really proud of that base once. So, but yeah, the big addition is there's now upstairs, there's my ornithopter bay. And I got my big ornithopter. Well, it's a scout. I think this is like the smallest one you can get, but to me it's a big deal. I love it. And so I expanded a whole area up here for it. And then I did a little bit of cosmetic work. I was just, there's no practical purpose for this, but I got some cosmetic stuff, and I was like, it'd be cool if I made like an office upstairs. So I made this office, and I don't know, it pleases me to come in here. I can't actually do anything productive in here. Oh, you can toggle it off in the server settings. I think that's coming. If it hasn't already happened, it's coming very soon, or in the near future, where you can actually just play solo. And someone was in here saying you could run a server off of your own machine. Already you can do that, but I think that's a little different than sort of just playing what amounts to like you're not running a server, you're just playing a private instance of the game. I haven't looked into that too much because I'm actually fine with what I've got, the way I've been playing it. So, sort of a, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. Like, I'm not that worried about it. But I think when I first got into this game, it was one of the things that turned me off, coming from having played Conan before. Because part of playing on, the Funcom servers, and they're all public servers, is you can't change any of those settings. You can't be like, I don't like the grind so much, or I wish that I got more stuff they weren't so bullet spongy, or I wish when I went gathering that like I got more resources per gather, that sort of thing. And you can change all that stuff in Conan Exiles. So anyways, this is my new upgraded base. And then the other thing that's new is that I actually am in a new location. So this is a whole different spot than I was before. I'm closer to where aluminum is. All the aluminum is up here. That was sort of what got me to move here, because before, where was I? I was over here. And so whenever I wanted to get aluminum, I had to drive my buggy all the way to this area. And you know, it wasn't terrible, but yeah, I don't have to do that anymore. Your base is like 200 yards to my east? So are you like, let me see. East is this way. So you all, are you on one of these, or one of these areas in the middle here? And when I first built or moved here, this guy wasn't here. And this guy was here. Just over the border. Okay, so just sort of like past this stuff, but maybe like in the distance where I'm seeing that guy, that building over there. Sounds like about as distant as your base would be based on what you're saying. I changed my what is it called? The belt thing, the suspensor belt. Before I just had the suspensor belt that automatically kept you from taking fall damage. Now I got one that lets you move all around, but it drains power faster. And but it doesn't happen automatically, so that's screwed me up a couple of times. I'm used to jumping off a building and just automatically slow falling. And here it's like, if I don't remember, I will end up getting very hurt. And I have on occasion injured myself because I've forgotten that I don't feather fall automatically, basically. Okay. All right, so let's see. Did I have any plans? I should probably drink some water and make sure my stuff's full. Yeah. I really don't have plans in this game right now. I was running a bunch of this shit. Drolinium. And I think the last thing that I did was I got a bunch of cobalt paste. Oh yeah, I was gonna upgrade my buggy. I think that's what my next move is gonna be. Yeah, cobalt paste. Because my everything is MK3, except my storage and my cutlery are MK4. But I think I have up to MK5. And so some of this stuff really starts wearing down over time. It's not like about to break down, but the red represents the amount of sort of its health bar that is permanently gone. So when you repair it, the gray is like how much I could actually repair right now. So every time, you know, you have wear and tear or damage or whatever, and you repair it, more and more of this thing goes away. You should put the game logo on it. Make it your Dune buggy. Oh, I like that. So I think one thing I wanted to do was create the next... Where do I do that? I want to create a better repair tool that has better repair efficiency. I need to remember where to actually make that. Okay, I'm dealing with duralinium, welding torch MK5. This is the survival fabricator. I can make that. Okay. Yeah, I frequently unlock the recipes. I have enough, probably enough intel is what you use to unlock recipes. I probably have enough to unlock just about everything at this point, but I only unlock the stuff as I need it. All right, MK5. So that's coming. Let's see. Do I have the hottest, most recent shields? Dispenser belt. That's the one that I wanted. A power pack. I think I can do a new power pack. Power pack MK4. Let's where did power packs happen? Here? Uranium. Oh, I need irradiated slag. All right, so I can't make that yet. I'll unlock it because I want to keep that on my radar. So let's see. There's my welding torch MK3. I think I'm going to recycle the old one now. And I have a little battery here. Does anything need a little, or I have like a small gas can in my pocket with one drip left in it. Everything's already full. If I could just get rid of that last drip, that would make me happy. Oh, that did the trick. See anything else I've been working on? Here, I'm getting the drips out of this. It's almost about time I gotta make more fuel cans. You found hugely helpful was building a second base just outside the radiation area shell so you can farm Yasmin with a buggy. That's extremely good to know, Maxie, because honestly, this is what my thought process has been. So, because I've been out there doing that. My thought process has been, I wonder if you can make a second base. I should Google if you can make a second base. Because then I'm like, well, probably they'll just let you only have one base. But then I never got far enough to actually think about it or look into it at all. So I was just like, what? But the thought popped in my head a bunch of times. And then I just never followed up. I never even looked it up to see if it was possible. But it's been lingering, like, it would be handy to do that. So you can make 3 bases. I didn't know that. That's something I'm going to keep in mind, because now that that's on my radar, I'll probably have that closer to the forefront of my mind when I'm doing things out in the world, thinking, base would be really great to have here. You can fill your buggy before your radiation fills even halfway. Yeah, because I think what I was doing was I put this storage module in my ornithopter, and the ornithopter's got like 20% of the storage space that my buggy has. It's not even close. But I would fly in, gather a bunch of stuff by hand, dump it off in the ornithopter, and then fly away when my radiation got high. But I could see that going much better with a buggy and having it in a place near here. You know, we have an actual little base over there. You have main base, a shell base, and a DD base, a deep desert base. Okay. I'm not sure what shell is. I haven't gotten that far. I think I haven't gotten that far. Unless shell is shell one of these things, or is shell one of the other zones? Oh, shell, the radiation area. Never mind. Gotcha. Your buggy is immune to the radiation that you tend to stand in while oh. So you don't take more radiation damage if your buggy is sitting in a pool of radioactive goo? Does the buggy itself take damage from radiation at all? I didn't even consider that the buggy itself would be taking radiation damage. I just figured that I was the one taking the radiation damage. All right. To focus a little bit on what the hell my plan is. What the hell is my plan? It's one of my problems playing this game is, or playing games like this in general, is it can be really hard for me just to focus and think about what I'm going to do from moment to moment. Especially when I didn't come into it today having a plan. Usually I'll be like, okay, when I stream, I think I'm pretty much like, I got these couple missions I want to do, and I think I need to gather a bunch of this shit. So I'm like, I kind of know what I'm going to do. You'll still take ambient radiation, but the goo ramps it up significantly, and vehicles take 0 damage. Okay, that's good to know. All right. No, I was gonna make a buggy. That's what was gonna happen next. Let me see. Do I have all of the level 5 buggy shit unlocked? A buggy booster? Well, I don't really use the booster on the buggy. Buggy rocket. Is that do you use the buggy rocket launcher? I feel like it's a cool concept, but it's like I only use my buggy for gathering. How close am I to an ornithopter? Are you mean to obtaining one? I got one upstairs, if that's what you mean. Rockets are for PvP. Okay, that's good to know. All right, definitely want the next level of storage. I think it's that. And like I said, I unlock stuff as I need it, so I'm not using... So let's see if we can do... Oh, there's all sorts of stuff. Okay, why don't I not have hydraulic pistons? Okay. So I can't make the engine or the power supply. Any other just carbide scraps I'm gonna run out of real quick. Diamondite dust. Buggy rear. And this has the utility slot that I would need. I can't do the MK5 cutter A. Chassis. Hull. Okay. So I think I'm going to make new treads. I got plenty of materials for that. I'm going to get the utility rear. Oh no, now I'm out of storage. What am I out of? Duralinium. I'm going to make more duralinium. What am I out of for? I'm out of jasminium. Again? Oh shit. Maybe that's going to be what I do today. I thought I had made an stupidly insane amount of aluminum. Or duralinium. I thought I had a ton already. But I guess not. I guess it goes pretty fast, doesn't it, Maxie? So I don't know that I want... Oh, I can't use the cutter anyways on this stuff. That's the other problem. Until I get the higher level cutter. Because the first time I came here, I brought my buggy. And then I realized my cutter doesn't work on the jasminium or whatever it's called. The jasminium? I know it's jasmine something. Oh my god, it's Mega EV7! How you doing, Mega EV7? Jasmium. Jasmium. That's what it's called. What's a skeleton's favorite snack? I don't know. And Jasmine is one of the best Disney princesses. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have a ranking system for them, but you think that she's not like one of the dumpy ones? She's one of the better ones. Ribs. Oh, Maggie EV7. Oh, Maggie EV7. Okay. I need to, just for my reference, figure out, I'm going to, the cutter, did I already do the, like, oh yeah, okay, that's here. Thermoelectric coolers are the real thing I'm out of for getting that stuff. So now I'm trying to debate whether it's worth taking my buggy if I can't use the laser. I guess maybe it could still be if I'm just running in and out. Because basically, if you're out here, your radiation is fine, but you go in, it starts building, and then basically you have to get out of the radiation before it builds up to 100%, at which point you automatically just croak on the spot. So mining the stuff that's in this radiation zone area is a game of being able to get in, gather as much as you can before your radiation gets too high, and get out before it hits 100%. And then it resets in like 15 seconds. You can go right back in. And because I couldn't use the cutter, that's why I thought, well, the ornithopter, I can just get in and out quickly. And then when the ornithopter's full, it literally takes a minute to fly back to my base. That's compelling. The minute back to the base. All right. Here's... Can do some upgrades here. See the rear storage. The cutlery we're keeping. Buggy hull. Oh, I guess I don't need that rear thing, do I? All right, we'll take off the MK, these MK3 treads. And we'll put on the MK5 treads. Let me see. Do I have anything else new that... I'm not going to put the rear utility on there. All right. I'm going to save that. I'm going to recycle my old treads. How much storage space do I have in here now? 2000. Wait, is that right? It's a storage MK4. Didn't I? I thought I made a storage MK5. Oh no, I didn't just demolish the MK. Or maybe I didn't have enough resources for it. I thought I made it a storage MK5. Oh, I was out of... Okay, I needed more durlanium for it. Okay. Well, you know what? Most of you haven't seen me fly the ornithopter before. So if I'm debating, I just want to make sure that I have the... scan module, thruster. I want to put the storage in there so that I can... Ornithopter storage. So I can fit a little more shit on there. Get that thruster off. It's like the afterburner booster type of thing. And put the storage on there instead. I think I'll keep the rest of this stuff on me. I know I probably still carry more than I should, but I'm doing better than I used to. You have a list of favorite Disney princesses despite being an all-man. Do you have them ranked? Do you want one of those rank? You should do one of those rank charts that they do where it's like you have the S, A, B, C, D, F. And then you get a bunch of pictures of princesses, and then you decide which one goes in each rank, and like in what order within each rank each one is. I've found myself watching, not every one that I can find, but I've watched a bunch of those kind of tier videos. Well, you don't have one, but I was saying, maybe that's something you should get onto that, Nick. Let's see. Where do I want to go? I think here. That little mass there. And I like to go up as far as I can. Well, as far as is practical. Oh, shit! No, Maxie. You just saved my life. All part of me not thinking clearly. I do, in fact, have a radiation suit. Does it matter? I found a MK5 one on an enemy that's half busted. It doesn't... It still works as good, right? When it's like... It's not like 50% effective or anything, right? And let me see. I need to make more pills, too. I have the pills. Oh, no. It's I think it's it survival? It's a survival thing where I make the pills. All according to lack of plan. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, because that's exactly the sort of thing where once I got there, I would go, oh shit, why didn't I bring my radiation suit? Okay, so it's not a huge difference, but it's a difference. I mean, having a 60 seconds is a long time when you're about to die, so... All right. It's good. I think I'll just take one of these now. You get 10 minutes of radiation resistance. Yeah, no, I've been avoiding, because the first time I went there, I tried to get my buggy, and then my buggy, I realized I couldn't use the cutter, so I got out, I stood in the goo, and about 10 seconds later, my radiation had gone all the way up to like almost full, and I was like, oh shit, I better, you get high and then you glide. I like this, being able to glide, that pleases me. Anyway, yeah, then I realized, that's when I realized when it hits 100 you die. Because I thought maybe you hit 100 and then your health started going down or something. Like, it would progress to some next stage. And it's like, nope. When the radiation bar hits 100, you're just dead. So, I had to fly out with my ornithopter, retrieve my corpse, get in my buggy. You can store the ornithopter in that little tool, which I'm thankful for. You get a not so special feeling in all of your special places. Except maybe if you're at Walmart. You might not get a special feeling. Alright, where are those fuckers? There they are. Here, stand still, dude. There you go. You got any friends out there I need to be aware of? No. Yeah, I guess I did bring this shit out, so I might as well. Oh, there's another friend. There's two of them over there. Loot the chest. Okay. All I was thinking about was not getting ambushed by those guys. I could probably just be avoiding these guys altogether. Because honestly, for me, like, most of the stuff I can loot from these guys is pretty mundane compared to the reason I'm really here. So that's why I'd be, like, inclined to tune it out a little bit. But sometimes, I guess, can you get some of those rare things that you need when I'm like, oh, there's, like, those high-level components and stuff. I guess there's no chest here. High-level components. They show up in these dudes' chests. Hydraulic piston. Okay. So at the end, yes, the answer is yes. Let's see, 142. I think I can take out one more of these guys. All right. Where the hell is my... Here we are. I'm up here. I need to focus on the islands without enemies. I probably need to sort of put together a map of what those are, because in my mind, every place I go has enemies in it. But probably because I just haven't familiarized myself enough. I mean, that also would be one of my inclinations, would be to literally just, if I see them, I can take them out real quick. It's the running around and looting and doing all other shit that really ends up making it a distraction. There's one island with 6 nodes and no enemies, and 3 nodes without enemies. Well, that is good to know. I'll dip out of the radiation zone for a minute. And yeah, and I think I'm just going to do a circuit of, I'm going to go to the next one when everyone's there. And I know eventually I'm going to have it memorized where there are guys and where there aren't guys. Honestly, not that worried about it. I know it's not, I might not be doing it the most 100% most efficient way possible. All right. My radiation is reset. The end ones show which ones have a map on it. Alright. Well, I haven't been to all of them yet. But... yeah, I guess there is one here. There's one there. These may have been the only ones that I've gone to, so which might explain why I drew the conclusion that all of them have dudes tucked around somewhere. But I'm sure it's something that in time I will have all that information completely mapped out. This will be like just sort of a routine thing that I have done over and over again, and it's going to be like, oh yeah, I know where the bad guys are. I know how to get through it the most quickly without having to deal with the bad guys, etc., etc. And I think there's one here, maybe a bad guy or two I'll need to take out. But you know what? Oh, I don't see a bad guy. I should check how my storage is doing. Ah, we're still good. Alright, I think I'm gonna scoot out of the radiation for a second. Even though it's not, my radiation's not that high right now. And then I'll dip back in. Nope. Nothing on that one. A little closer to the goo. Okay, here we go. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Watch out, buddy. I pushed forward instead of up. Whoops. Yeah, that one's partially submerged. Let's see. Scan another vein. Yeah, I think, is there one more over here? I think I've got everything here. There's 3 there, but I definitely have to stand in the goo for that one. And I know there's bad guys waiting for me. Alright, I'm going to pop out of the radiation for a sec. I think I did not take the most direct path out of the radiation. Alright. The smaller islands with the pool of goo in the center. I think I did I think I just flew by one. Was that the one where it had three? There were three things in one big pool of goo, but I think you have to stand in the goo to get the stuff out. And no crash ships. Okay. Let's see, we'll deposit here. Oh. Well, that little pool doesn't have a rock in it for me. Who doesn't love standing in goo? I guess if you don't mind being heavily irradiated, it can be fun. Oh, I should, can I take one of these while I'm flying? I have to remember to refresh my radiation pills. There it is. It only adds an extra 3% of protection, but that stuff does make a difference. Oh, backpack full. Okay. If you land in goo, you can stand on your thopter. Oh, that's a good point. Let's see, how's the old storage doing here? Getting pretty close on the storage. Okay, so now the ornithopter is full, and I'm relatively full at this point. I think I might be able to get one more. So I'll grab this one, and then I'll shoot back to base. Hulk was irradiated. Hey, I didn't even think of that. Like, maybe I'll get superpowers. There's the worm, one of the sandworms making his way very inconspicuously across the desert sands. Maybe wouldn't roll that dice. You could grow a tail and well, you could grow a tail and then be able to teleport. That'd be cool. But that's an altered human, though, is the Hulk, not a mutant. NPCs can stay in the radiation forever. Yeah, that's where I found I've had the similar gripe in lots of games where you have environmental difficulties. Like, that was one of the things about in Skyrim. You can get that mod called like Frostfall, where you have to stay warm, and if you go to cold areas, you'll slowly freeze to death. And but in the meantime, all the bandits that are sitting around fighting with you, none of them are affected by the cold at all. So it's like, well, that's kind of like, how is it fair if I'm the only one in the world who's dealing with this, with this problem? They're immune to sandstorm. Well, yeah. I was taking shelter at a friendly base with some people standing around outside, and I was like, oh, they seem awfully unconcerned about the fact that they're about to be in a sandstorm. Oh, no, okay. That's because I'm a milk drinker. What's wrong with drinking milk? I'm drinking water. I'm a water drinker. Let's see, put all that stuff in there. Gonna start making some more duralinium. Oh, I should put the I do have some blood. I should, now that I've been using water again, I should be able to get the old water coffin going. I was going to make a couple large fuel cells. And oh, I should put the rest of the duralinium in here. I was like, wait, I still have a bunch of this shit in my ornithopter too. There, I could make a bunch more now. Oh man, I'm gonna need to get more aluminum too. I mean, I'm not quite there yet because it's 1 to 4, but now I'm back to water being the bottleneck, the one universal bottleneck. Once you get to a certain point. So now I'm trying to decide, do I need... Should I bother going back for another run? I think I will. I'll go back for another run because I go through that stuff pretty quick. How's all this coming? It's pretty good. I mean, you know, if you're into flying helicopters and being a badass and collecting resources. Let's unlock the next level storage for the ornithopter. Well, that's assault. Scout ornithopter rocket launcher. Is it not a level 5? Oh wow. I'm seeing assault storage, not scout ornithopter storage. Oh, there. No, it's buggy storage. Yeah, I fought a couple people that were hanging around the resources that I wanted. I have not gotten to the point of resourcing of harvesting spice yet. No. All right, I'm gonna go back and do one more run for the jasmium. Back to the irradiated zone. Honestly, if I were a little more eyes on the finish line type of a player, I'm sure there are people who have played for many less hours than I have that are already gathering spice. I'm more of a, oh, I didn't know I could do that already type of guy. There is a significant amount of story going on. I think it becomes a little bit less as you go forward. Let's see, I think I'm gonna look here. Because there's a period where I just had tons and tons of story quests. And right now, I think most of the story quests, I need to do some kind of more significant stuff before I can get to the next part of the story quest. But there is a lot, you know, it feels a little bit sort of like Bethesda-esque type of like, you know, going, talking to people, doing some stuff, going back. Right now, I'm just kind of doing sort of the emergent thing. There's certain things I want to make, and then I go, oh, I need this certain resource to do that. So in some ways, the game has a way of you know, circumstances suggesting what you do next. Is this one of those? With no bad guys. The stuff I'm mining right now forms in highly radioactive pools. And I was gonna say, am I standing in the radioactivity? There we go. Can I get the angle I need on that? Yes. Drop off. I don't have to repark my... I guess I can move it forward a little bit. I just hope I don't... When I come out, I don't end up standing underneath it again. And I'm standing underneath it. God damn it. Alright. That sucked. I'm gonna have to refine the art of using this as a don't touch the floor is lava situation. You were formed in a radioactive pool? I never knew anyone in real life who was formed in a radioactive pool, unless they're talking about, you know, the primordial goo from whence all life on the planet sprang. But I don't know if that would be characterized as radioactive goo. I think this is the one I was at when I left off last time. I don't know, it's got shit on it again, so. You've almost beaten Final Fantasy 16?
I've got you covered.
Alright, well, I might as well suck its blood. And loot his chest. Coins and batteries. Gotta watch my radiation levels up to 50%. The bosses really spout some freshman philosophy major bullshit. Isn't that kind of typical for JRPGs, though? I mean, that sounds like they've graduated to college at least. Very typical for, yeah. And I feel like that's what Final Fantasy is famous for. Is, oh yeah, I need to get out of this. I need to get out of this radiation. Oh my god. Could die right in my ornithopter if I'm not careful. Just need to get out of the radiation zone for like 10 seconds. Okay. Oh, hold on. Am I still in a radiation zone? Okay, no, it's going down. Yeah, I kind of suspect that the philosophical like aspect of the storytelling may actually be improving. It's just because I think narratives capabilities in those games have become more advanced than they were back in this, Final Fantasy VII original days. People weren't able to say as much or voice act as much. So everything was vague and kind of, whatever. Everything that was expressed was really vague and simple, and just don't try to think too much about it. I hurt myself a little bit there. There's a couple more down here. So now that you've played almost all the game, I mean, you probably have a last and final impressions once the whole story is wrapped up. But is your overall impression similar to what it was when I watched you stream? You seem to have a very mixed opinion about the game. Not that you... What was it? It was just okay. And there was a lot of stuff that that like really irritated you about it. Alright. God in Final Fantasy 16 is a real annoying guy. You beat him once. Doesn't seem sufficient. Alright. Alright. I know I'm gonna have to do some killing here, but I'm prepared for that. Prepared to live with that. Boom. Boom. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. Get out of the way. think they both just died from my poison. I think that was the only two guys I had to worry about. Alright, well, I'm not going into goo to loot that other guy, but... Blood! I'll take this guy's blood. Nope, can't get that from... without walking into the goo. Some of these guys you can get without walking into the goo. Not as good as Tainted Grail. Did Tainted Grail have good philosophy? I did feel like Tainted Grail had some pretty good storytelling. And that was something I remembered when I first played it, and it was sort of reinforced when I was playing it again. As I thought a lot of this, you know, the people and the stories that went along with the quest were pretty good. Ah, you fucker. Okay. Ah. These, I feel like, are just not worth it. I'm gonna move on. I know there's probably a way of doing this that doesn't end up making me be almost dead by getting too close to the pools. But sometimes it's just easier to not deal with it. But anyways. You get out of the radiation zone. Should be good now. Is that the one that I was just in? I think it is. Oh no, what? I'll take a quick look at that. Can't remember if I think I just did this one. I did. Oh, time! I didn't notice the storm was coming. Thanks for the call out. Hopefully I get back in time. Yeah, it's also a little hard to believe that my wings are good enough to just coast for 10 miles. Yeah, but somehow it just works, you know? It just works. As famous man once said. See. Okay, I don't see a storm coming immediately, so I think I'm gonna be good. Why does it keep listing to the left? Oh, you saw it to my west. Okay. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. It's just trying to... It wasn't turning, so I was like, what the hell? Number one Thopter pilot. Yeah, practically died trying to figure out, like, is there some key? Is there some key I'm not getting here? And I accidentally ejected myself while, like, oh, I was about 100 feet up in the air. Yeah. Smooth. Gotta store the one tumbleweed that I saved. Alright, so probably that's enough jasmium hunting for the moment. Okay, we'll take this off. And then... I think if you take this... If you get naked before you take the stuff out of storage, it automatically goes on your person. That's the secret that I've discovered. Oh, I should have drank before I used all of my resources to do smelting. Centerpiece. I barely pay attention to my missions right now. So my next sort of main quest is to do a land strat mission from the missions menu. But what I found is it won't let me. It says I don't have. It says both faction alignment and progress in the faction journey are required to participate. And as far as I know, maybe Maxie, you know something about this land. I don't know why, like, what I need to do, because I thought I met Duke Atreides. He did some special. He did put his seal into a wax thing, you know, wax, and was like, "You now can do the special things for us now." And I'm like, "Cool." And then the next thing is like, "Do one of these missions." And when I open it up, it's like, "You can't. You're not good enough yet." It's like, all right. Have to be level 5. Oh, and in a guild. All right. Oh, is that the thing you were telling me? Where you had to form a guild because you don't want to join someone else's guild? All right. Well, then I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment. What is complete the contract, the centerpiece? That's one thing. They have this mission to get this special knife out of this area, but it's in a boss area that I was into for another mission, and now I don't have the shit to open up the force fields to get in there. I think they were part of the original mission, so I was sort of like, I think that's a lot of bullshit for me to do. I don't even know if I can get back in there again. Okay, that's end game stuff. Okay, well, that's good to know. Because this is the sort of the first stage in the game where I don't have a ton of stuff to do. And like, I realized here, this required me to... Wait, maybe I can do... No, I don't have enough skill points. Oh, I can redistribute my skills. I don't want to mess with that right now. But I realized that I'm at sort of like the high level, like the top tier of different professions or different classes. And their missions are requiring me to unlock the top tier abilities, and I'm out of skill points. But I also don't feel like redistributing my skill points at the moment. So there's a purple band you need to... Oh, that was it? I just needed a band? Because I went in there and then I looked around. And I didn't see, like, one of those ID badges? Is that what you mean? Maybe I just didn't look. Here, track that. I just probably didn't look long enough. Yeah, I forget which one. I think I can't remember which one it is offhand. Obviously I could look at it. But since I don't have enough skill points to max out any of that shit anyways, I'm not that worried about it. Distribute your skill points. You know you want to. The skill points calling. I do not want to redistribute my skill point. It's just, that's an example of a thing like I have to think about that I don't want to do on stream.
Long has it burned upon the minds of all that labor under its dominion. Long have the winds of the Coriolis swept across the mountains and valleys. So too have they swept through uncounted lives, scouring the truth of history from 1,000 generations.
The band is on the altar. Okay.
Through all and beyond.
You know, the funny thing is last time I was here, I looked there. You're talking about this thing over here, right? I looked and I didn't see it.
Stars, one whose command of power is infinite.
Unless this is not the altar you're talking about.
But yet bears witness to the core of our hearts. Shai-Hulud! Shai-Hulud is at the center and throughout. Shai-Hulud holds our feet above the sand and guides each step we take. Safeguarding our future. So too the Shai-Hulud remind us of the genesis of all things, the origin without beginning, and admonishes us.
Oh, look, it's
against
stone.
our
All right, behind me were oh, down there?
But we do not forget.
Okay, I didn't look down there for sure.
For that is what Shai-Hulud demands. That we are steadfast. That we
You're just a guy. Like, this is an alternate reality where the guy from the movie was never born. And so everything kind of went different. And Duke Atreides is still alive because the war went differently. Because he had a daughter instead of a son. Yeah, I see it. There he is. Oh, I should have my shields on. What am I doing? All right. Yeah, there's a whole intro, like when you first launch the game, every time if you let it go, there's a whole cutscene that basically explains like, and because a daughter was born instead of, a son, this happened. And because that happened, they were warned of the betrayal attempt inside the house. And because they were warned, Duke was never, killed. And because he was never killed, the battle was never, whatever. They just have this whole sequence of like,
Someone here. Who's there? Someone.
where did you go, dude?
Someone's here.
All right, I'm just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
See someone. Reveal yourself.
What do I just realized I have some skill in my bar that I don't know what it is.
They're coming.
What is that skill?
I need support.
Wrong turn, pig.
All right, was that everybody? Nope, someone's up here. All right, now I've got to see what it. I mean, it even says I've got the scan thing for C. That's not right. That's not even what I have armed. Okay, there's a jump. The decoy. Oh, that was for that mission that I didn't have the next skill for. Okay. Let's put back what I usually have on here then. I like to have the claw. There we go. There still says C is scan, which is not true. Now cut array the door. Ah, okay. Got a lot of bodies to loot. Okay, I see that door back there. I'm gonna loot the bodies while I still can, though. Oh, that one's gone. Gone. Alright, I just filled up on blood. I'm pretty sure all the other bodies that despawned. This guy might still be up here. Oh, he despawned as I was trying to loot him. Have a little drink. Pop off. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Spark sword, is that what I'm using now? Yeah, it is. Well, apparently I'm not paying attention to the actual quest objective. All right. And deliver it. Oh, but right back to there's a trading station right next to my new base, and that's where I need to take it. All right. Run that place when you get the chance. Good loots from the consolation chest. All right. I haven't quite got to the point of just farming locations that way, but I think that's what the game ends up being. Let's see, deliver items. Well, like certain places that go, like those ores are only in those mining caverns in that big chasm. But I know eventually, I guess there have been a couple places where I've gone specifically because I needed a certain thing. They reset every hour, okay. Normally, I feel like I've always got so much on my radar anyways that I just don't think about it. But I am getting to that point where there's not quite as much on my radar. Super advanced. Create a tractor field. Okay, I don't want to deal with this shit. I can't make cutlery MK6s yet, I don't think. Let's see. Oops, no, that's not what I want to do. Just gonna research all this shit. Yes. Yes. What? How did I get a full set of... Did I just loot this and I didn't realize it? Or did I get it as a quest reward? I must have got this as a quest reward. It's a pretty good still suit. I mean, the armor I'm wearing is better. Well, let me verify that. 130 for... Oh, there's no pants. Oh, it's all the still suit. And then feet, and then gloves and shoes. Okay. I'm gonna save that stuff, but I'm not gonna
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I'm gonna recycle that thing. I kind of like the sandstorms in this game. There have been a few times where I'm racing the sandstorm in my ornithopter, like racing to get back to my shielded base. There it is. But I like it when you can see it coming. It's not a good vantage point for that. But you can actually see, well, I think Conan Exiles, I think, does the same thing, because they have it, if you're in the desert biomes in Conan Exiles, there's a similar sandstorm mechanic. But you can literally find yourself racing against the sandstorm to get to shelter. Is it coming? And you can also see it coming across the map. Oh, it might be passing. I think I'm just going to barely get the tail end of it. I think that's it, passing over there. Yeah, I think I'm not really getting the sandstorm. I'm just like getting touched by the very edge of it.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah, I guess I would be hurting a little bit if I was out in it. I'll just sit at my desk. Now I just need a couple of clients. And I can use my desk. Be impressed by all my leather-bound tomes. All right. Probably time to... Maybe is it time to put a new body in the water coffin? No, 18 more minutes. A piece of shit. Let's see, I think I'm going to refuel. Oh, yeah, it's going to put some of that shit away. Tomes or leather-bound toes. Because it's whatever you want it to be. It's Ratu's skin. That's where it comes from. There's no animals. Did I see it? There was... I wasn't even paying attention. Was there another mission available at that mission center? Do that. Actually, I could just do exploring. A little bit of exploring, because before these maps along the sides... Well, I don't know if I can go up there, but along the sides, they were inaccessible to me because you can only go there once you're able to fly. And I think I've got some missions that are in those areas. I think I've got a couple missions that are in those areas. I've just never bothered to go over there. I think, oh, cutting edge. Oh, that's how you get to... Okay. So does that mean that I have missions that are in deep desert? Now I can't find where those fucking things were. Not those, not this. Not those. Where did I pick that shit up? The wreck of the Hephaestus. I think that's the first one. And I was like, where is that? Is that in the deep desert then? Finding the wreck of the Hephaestus? Oh, here's one. Travel to the wreck of the Aurea. I think I'm able to do that on this map. Okay, for some reason I thought there were whole other like zones that were not the deep desert that I had missions for, but I guess I've never flown past those borders to see what happens. So maybe that's what I'll do, just to sate my curiosity, to see what that experience is. Deliver the cut arrays. What do I need to make those? I think I'm just not in the right I don't think I'm in the right alloy class to make the cut arrays that they want. MK5, MK6 is plastinium. I'm not there yet. That's deep desert shit. Wait, I do not need to be carrying some of this shit with me. There we go. The spice-infused aluminum. Ornithopter scan module. I'm gonna get rid of that. Scout ornithopter scan module. You would have kept the scanner. Comes in handy in treasure hunting. Do I not already have one on there? Maybe I don't. No, I do have one already. Yeah, I mean that was my thing was like I think it's just like a half busted spare or something I already own. But just to sate my curiosity, I'm going to fly off the edge of the screen because I want to experience what happens firsthand for myself. Because something I've thought a bunch of times, I'm like, I should do it just to see it. I never do. I'm always like caught up in... This is a game where I'm constantly caught up in whatever I'm doing. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? Since I'm not using the, since I'm not using the storage in this thing, I should put the, I'll see the overland map where you can travel to the cities or DD. Alright, well, it's gonna only take me a minute to go over there, see it with my own eyeballs. I believe you, Maxie. Let me see. I've just never done it. So, I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it! Buggy haul, utility. Here it is. The thrust. I want to get that thrust back. Do some thrusting. And we're going to detach that. Actually, I'm not bringing anything with me to repair, so And since I'm not storing anything, I should bring my vehicle teleporter with me. I unloaded this because I knew I wasn't going to be using it for a while. But ordinarily, if I'm not using my vehicles to store shit, I'm always putting them away when I'm not in them. What's that place? Is that somebody's base? Sometimes I like to look around and just randomly like see where people built bases. That looks like that looks like an NPC structure at a glance. How the lighting suggests it. Which players move between areas on Arrakis? Visually, it's a representation of the entire northern hemisphere of Arrakis. It's a multiplayer map where players can see other players moving around. Couldn't you already see that? Oh, there's Haga Basin. The ruins of Simpo. The Broadworks. There's Arakeen. The wreck of the Taiki. Testing station 136. Wind Pass. So are all these things considered the deep desert that aren't Harko Village or whatever? Where's that one Hephaestus thing or whatever I'm supposed to look at? Oh, I can do this too. Okay. Arco Village. There's Hephaestus. Oh, Deep Desert is up there. What is all this shit? How do I get to... Okay. So wait, how do I go here? I cannot travel. Oh, I need a lance, right? You sure you want to travel to the wreck of the Hephaestus? The ornithopter will be inaccessible. Okay. This is... I didn't know all this stuff was going to be here. Is there a reason I shouldn't go to the wreck of the Hephaestus right now? Oh, it won't be available till I leave. Okay, for some reason I thought that meant I was committing to this thing somehow. Like, oh, I'm going to have to finish it or beat it before I can leave. But it just means I won't be able to use my ornithopter until I leave. I may need a rad suit. Oh, shit. Okay. But I might be leaving sooner rather than later. I wonder if the mission description would have given me a clue if I'd bothered to look at it. Because sometimes they do. I'll get there and it'll be like, make sure to bring a such and such with you. And I'm like, well, son of a bitch.
Oh, there. It seems this poor bastard has some metal lodged in his throat. Nothing to be done about it, of course. Unless you're a sick doctor, which I'm fairly certain you are not.
You're right, I am no doctor.
Yes. Quite the opposite, in fact. You have the look of a degenerate killer about you.
Nah, come
A
on.
happy development, as it were. It just so happens I'm in need of a degenerate killer.
I take no pleasure in killing and I have other things to do.
Don't be modest. We haven't the time. The smoke from this wreckage is already visible across 3 sectors. By sunset, this wreck will be crawling with scavengers of every stripe, out from their hidey holes to pick the bones clean. You and I must complete our rescue before that swarm arrives.
Rescue, who are we saving?
While the ship released a brief distress call in the minutes before impact, there was a second, discreet call on an encrypted frequency. A frequency reserved for the Regis Familia, which puts me in a bit of a bind. I'm highborn, and while I was merely passing through, I am honor-bound to investigate any distress call transmitted on a noble frequency.
Encrypted distress channel? I never heard of such a thing. I use my nobility background to call bullshit on him.
What would you know? You likely served some minor noble in the past, but we're speaking of houses major here, not some byblow cousin of a minor duke. As the sole ranking imperial subject of the First Order, I am fully empowered to compel your assistance on this mission. You will help me find and extricate the highborn passenger behind the distress call. Unless you question my authority, in which case you might find some metal lodged in your throat.
Oh, he's threatening me now. I recognize your authority, but I have a mission of my own. I don't like being threatened. I think I'm gonna just... That's how I would react.
Normally I'd kill you for the insult, but since I need your assistance, I helped you find what you need, and you help me save the highborn.
I'm looking for an Ixian decoder.
Well, luckily for you, we're on a cargo ship positively laden with advanced technological wonders. We'll find your decoder and my highborn and abscond with our spoils before the rabble of the desert shows up. Deal?
And if I say no, you're gonna try to kill me, right?
Well, maybe, maybe not. Ask him.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'm in.
Excellent. Our first order of business is to gain access to the hold. This helpful fellow suggested our distress call might have originated there. It's not unheard of for highborns to travel incognito using old cargo containers, usually refurbished with luxury appointments. The ship's hold will most assuredly be protected by a pentashield. The Ixians are randy for security. You will need to find a key. I will endeavor to locate the cargo manifest so that we may ascertain exactly which container we are looking for. And that thing you want, of course.
Yeah, that thing.
I'll stay in contact over the net. Kill anything that moves.
I'll use my judgment on that one, but that's what I normally do. Alright, well, can I even leave right now if I want to? I was gonna say my first... Oh, no, can't. My first consideration is... Maxie, when you said I may need a rad suit... Are you... Because you seem to, like, certain parts of this game, you seem to know, like, the back of your hand. If I don't go back and get a rad suit, am I gonna get halfway into this thing and realize I'm gonna have to start over because I don't have a rad suit? First, let me look at the mission description and see if there's any kind of an indication. Okay, I don't need it. I thought, because I know certain maps, certain areas are highly irradiated. And that's a good point. So where the hell is that mission? It was on this screen, wasn't it? You know what? Okay. This is it. Maybe I'll turn this off. How close am I to topping off? Not too close.
Going to have to engage and secure the hold. An easy bit of murder for a killer like you. The Suboids are but brain-addled laborers with no aptitude for combat, and they are light sensitive.
What does that mean, light sensitive? Oh. Oh, I didn't dump my... Okay, well. Whoopsie daisy. I didn't empty my blood when I was back at base.
What are you doing? The Suboids are gonna kill us all.
Calm down. I've dealt with the Suboids.
Those were just the ones outside. They want revenge. They'll be coming after us.
Take a deep breath. Tell me who you are.
I'm just crew. My name is Suf Rondi. This is my 3rd voyage on the Hephaestus.
Always sloshing around with extra blood. Yeah, well, what can I say? All right, tell me about the suboids.
They just went insane. Started attacking us all. The captain sealed off the bridge and warned the rest of us to get to safety. At first, we could stay in the lights, avoid them, but they got into the engines somehow, and the ship crashed. And the lights went out. After that, it was just screams in the darkness. I hid in here to wait for rescue, but that's not why you're here, is it?
I want to know more about the Hephaestus.
Well, I've only been on her for a few voyages. Captain Lazius was a steady hand and had a solid reputation. He even treated the suboids well.
You know if the ship was carrying any nobleborn?
Nothing I've heard about.
How do I get to the cargo hold?
There's an eye scanner attached to the pentashield. If you've got authorization, it unlocks the pentashield.
Oh no. Am I gonna take his eyes? Do you have authorization?
Well, yes, No, I'm not going out there. Besides, if you kill the suboids in here, the others will be trapped on the other side.
I could say you're either coming with me to the door or your eye could come your eye could come without you. Oh, that's fucked up. I need to get to the cargo hold. Is there another way?
Maybe one of the other crew? Jackson and Addison both had authorization. Maybe you can find them, or their corpses out there.
I'll go and take a look. Stay here. I'm not going to threaten to take this guy's eye out of his skull. Because I just, you know, I'd feel bad about that. Can I open any of these other containers? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, I'm thinking, yes, the eye, as far as me without considerations for anybody else, the eye would be more useful with me. But, you know, it's a question of my humanity. Oh, I can take this guy's eyeball.
Well, I suppose it will do. It would have been more fun to take one from someone alive, though. I've been told the process is quite painless. Oh, not for the person losing the eye.
Scan the eyeball. Okay, it looks like... Oh, there's a guy. There's a guy. Boom! Alright. Oh! I just wanted to give him a chance to not try to kill me.
Power center. The emergency power is holding. Perhaps I can relay power to the lights in the cargo area. Try not to die until I solve this bit of technical tomfoolery.
Alright, dude, it's so rude. attacking me while I'm looking around. You know, I'm looking. Oh, you son of a bitch! Where did you even come from?
That did something. That was the engines. Almost have it.
Well, okay. That can be read one of two ways, and I wasn't sure which way to read it. One is they can more easily detect me if I have light. Two is they're at some sort of disadvantage if I shine light in their faces. And so since I can barely see in here, my reasoning was, well, why not use the light? Is the light causing them to spawn? Because my impression is this situation is, oh my god, okay. Need to concentrate maybe a little bit here. Stop being a...
And on the seventh day, the Nar Baron said, "Let there be light." That was taxing. Now, you're going to have to locate the mechanism to move the containers around.
Alright. Well, I guess the mystery of the ambiguity regarding the light has been unveiled for me. Back when you did this, there was no such thing as a personal light. Yeah, there's one thing I was also not sure about with the light is whether or not that actually affects your, like, visibility. There you go.
Pushed, I will, for the most part, admit the Ixian technology is reliable.
There we go.
So, you're looking for an Ixian decoder on an Ixian shipwreck, which makes sense. But what I'm curious about is what you want to decode. Don't worry. Like most things, the mystery of your purpose here is probably beneath my notice. Still, I have to wonder who tipped you off about this shipwreck, and how you got here so fast. Don't worry, though. We can have a further discussion about it after we've rescued the princess and salvaged your Ixian decoder.
Alright, this is a highly radioactive area. Is there nothing in here for me to find? Okay, I'm gonna go back out of the radiation. So it seems like that door I just unwelded to get into, all it had was 40 rounds of light ammo in it. That seems kind of weird for an area like this. I guess it had a little bit of water too. seems like there should be more in there. All right.
Oh, the layout of this frigate is maddening. We're looking for container HH40236.
Seems like there was another way to go back here. I'm just gonna check real quick. Okay. Looks like this is not really a way to go. Okay. This place is dark and I can't see shit. Okay. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. I think I don't need to collect more ammunition. I'll like to grab some of this water though. And I just noticed there's an upstairs.
Describe what you see. Leave nothing out. That's Bene Gesserit garb. So our trapped noble was a Bene Gesserit. That's Bene Gesserit garb. So our trapped noble was a Bene Gesserit.
Alright, thanks Joss. Have a nice dinner. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be getting snacky before too long myself. Let me see. Okay.
An orange Catholic Bible. What's that passage again? Beware the seeds you sow and the crops you reap. Do not curse God for the punishment you inflict upon yourself. And a Communinet console set to an Atreides frequency. Looking at the system files, it seems the remaining Ixians and our Bene Gesserit noble have barricaded themselves in the bridge. Oh, And there's a mass of suboids trying to get in. We had better hurry. I'll meet you there. I must admit something to you. I'm afraid I haven't been entirely candid about our mission.
Really?
Neither my presence here nor the identity of our rescue subject are as random as I might have first let on. A Bene Gesserit sister, a noble with highly placed Atreides contacts, returning in secret from Warlock 9, home of the Bene Gesserit Mother School. I do believe my errant princess has come home at last.
Alright, I'm not sure exactly what to make of that, but water and bullets. Oh, there's a... I don't think I'm supposed to go outside. I was like, oh, is there a way out over there? Alright. We're going back into a radiation zone. And just so happens, an iodine pill right here. So... Really? No bad guys in here? I think I'm in the bridge section. This feels like the bridge section. Oh, this is more like a dining hall or something. Alright, there's some radiation I'm not totally into. Oh. Hey, it's my friend.
We need officer clearance to access the bridge. Fortunately, the captain decided to remain with the ship. He wasn't using it anymore.
So you say. I don't think it would have mattered to him if the captain were still using. Oh, I see how it is.
There are more in here than I expected. More than should reasonably fit, in fact. Well, that's not a positive development. Try to switch the lights on.
Where's the emergency override for the lights? Maybe here? Looks like a fuse box. Ah.
This fight with unexpected ferocity.
In the mask.
Get off of me. All right. Remove the fuse capacitor. Okay, I guess that's not right in front of me. Could it be the other thing I looked at a minute ago? No. I don't think this is interactable. And if it is, I'm a big dum-dum. Circle back over here. No. Oh, there's a chest here. This guy looks like a doucher. Oh, here we go. Restart the power in the cells.
Now.
Oh, my radiation's up to 50%. Okay, maybe it's that other thing I keep looking at and thinking I need to do something, and then I can't do anything with it. This guy. Yes, it is.
Feel free to join in.
All right, I'm coming, my old friend. Oh wait, I thought I was able to go in now. Turn on the auxiliary power. Okay, where the fuck is that? Hey, back here again? Or did it just reset itself? Nope, it just reset itself. Nothing else to do there. Ah, okay. There looks like another thing to interact with here. Oh, probably more of those assholes are going to materialize. There they are. Nope, 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 nope. Well. Probably not making a big deal, or not a big deal for me to be looting all these guys. They're not dropping anything spectacular. All right, now it's open.
Hail the conquering hero. Hello? It's safe to come out now. The enemy is vanquished. For day one. Well then, when one sends out a distress call, the least one could do is stay around to be rescued.
All right. Search for the decoder. Oh, right. I had a mission, my own mission to do here, didn't I? All right. Oh, there it is.
Well, she's clearly not here. My sources were either wrong or just unreliable. Though the distress signal was real enough. Apparently my princess.
Oh, the Galasian girls will do it for pearls, and the Arakeen for water. But if you desire dames like consuming flames, try a Caledonian daughter.
Gurney Halleck.
Do I have the honor of addressing Fade Rotha? I was watching you on the Trans-Eye, boy. When the Suboids ran wild, we suspected Harkonnen interference. So I laid a little trap of my own.
Where is the girl?
Oh, you fool. The ship was carrying a different cargo. She was never even here. And she doesn't belong to you.
The betrothal remains, Halleck. A signed and sealed agreement. Or do the Atreides no longer keep their word?
Oh, to the letter, Harkonnen. But unlike my Lord Duke, I've seen the slave pits of Gedi Prime. Atreides don't sell Atreides.
You'd stand against the will of the Sisterhood.
I won't need to. No groom, no wedding. I have triggered the explosives that I attached to the fuel chambers of the ship. You have moments to live. Goodbye.
We're just looking around like, are we gonna die
The
now?
storm outside must be interfering with the detonation signal, which buys us time to escape. Well, not much time.
Can you hear me? Hello? The wreck is not safe. Guardian Halleck has laid a trap. He's going to blow it up. Get out of there.
Another time then, my degenerate killer.
Wow. Escape. Alright. Have a little sip of water. Can I go back out the way I came in? Oh, shit. Alright, this way is open now. No rush, huh? Ow. Ow. I mean, technically I'm out, right? Okay. I think I need to, whoa, hello. I think I probably need to go somewhere to turn that in, don't I? I can't remember. Probably Arakeen. And so am I flying there right now? Am I one of these guys? All right, cool. That'd save me 2,500 space bucks to be able to fly there myself. Little orphan Annie. What is she trying to tell me? Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. We actually have Ovaltine, as fate would have it. It's funny. I went through a phase when I was in my 20s where I got super into chocolate milk and I was drinking Ovaltine all the time. And then I didn't have it for like 25 years. And for some reason, like 3 or 4 months ago, I was talking with my wife and I was like, I'm craving Ovaltine for some reason. And she was too. So we got Ovaltine. And then almost immediately after is when I went to my doctor and he was basically like, yeah, you're not like on the border of like diabetic. You're like, you need to start acting like you can't have sugar. You got to start living like someone who has diabetes. Oh, come on. Bullshit. This is a, what is that? iBattleNet bullshit? I think. Anyway, I was planning on stopping anyways because I think I do need to have a meal. So literally when I went to turn the mission in, I was gonna end the stream. so I could go eat. So this just sort of made that decision more quickly for me and prevented me from getting, it's possible if I kept playing, I would have been sucked into the next thing and just been like, oh, just one more thing. But this is the game telling me. I've run into a few weird things with like BattleNet, getting errors. I had to like manually delete the instance of BattleNet so it would reinstall. So, happy. Yeah, totally. It's the bonus stream because every day is Thursday night when it's bonus stream. I feel like I've adequately demonstrated that point. But probably, I was like, maybe I'll stream later after I've eaten, but I'm not gonna. Well, it might stop being Thursday night after the bonus stream ends. I'm kind of not sure how the physics works on that. The time-space continuum bubble that I've created by creating the bonus stream. Yeah, I shouldn't tease you with empty promises. All right. Here, I think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna go. Here, I'll leave you with. I'll leave with a little. I know you guys love the music. I'm not even gonna do a lullaby. I don't think it's too early to do a lullaby. Unless technically it's Thursday night. Yeah, I should probably still do a lullaby because that's the whole. That's the whole lore I'm creating is somehow it's still Thursday night. If it was Thursday night, I would do a lullaby. Even with Brad's favorite. Oh, you need to take a nap. There you go. All right. So, thank you all for celebrating this Thursday evening with me. And the bonus stream. And, yeah, that's not really daylight out. It's just, it's light. It's I don't know. The airplane? I don't know what it is. The helicopter? Close enough to nighttime? Yeah. So, all right. Just gonna do this. Here we go. Here we go. Let's pretend it's dark. Go to sleep and good night. You're all right. Chauncey's even so like, your eyes getting so heavy. Go to sleep now. J Maxie, Nixie, Brad, Matheus, who else might be here? Joss left. I'll be waiting for you in your dreams. Look, Brad's fast asleep already.
Thursday night he hits go live and streams out to be heard. Gaming lawyer on the mic again with his famous words. I stream here every Thursday night. You can take it to the bank. Folks took him at his word and gave him heartfelt thanks. But some took his words much more to heart and went to their banks, just like he said. What happened to them when they got there are tales of woe and dread. They took it to the bank, their hearts full of trust and dedication. They took it to the bank, but just found pain and defenestration. They took it to the bank and said the words gaming lawyers said. But then things went so badly, they wish they had just stayed at home instead. Nick came to the bank and stepped up to the counter proudly. Gaming lawyer told me to take it to the bank, Nick said clear and loudly. But when the teller heard him, their face was suddenly appalled. They pulled Nick roughly across the counter and kicked him in the balls. "Get the hell out of here," they told him roughly as security grabbed his ass. They threw Nick through the window in a hail of broken glass. Nick took it to the bank, his heart full of trust and dedication. Nick took it to the bank, but just found pain and defenestration. Nick took it to the bank and said the words gaming lawyer said to say. But then things went so badly, he wished he'd stayed away. Brad showed up another time, his dedication plain. "I came for gaming lawyer," he declared, but met jeers and pure disdain. They branded Brad a fool and called gaming lawyer the father of lies, then tossed Brad through the window too, much to his surprise. Now stream chats fill with warnings, tales of bruises, cuts and shame. All those faithful followers now wondering who to blame. Gaming lawyer keeps on playing, his schedule's still the same. "Take it to the bank," he says, but doubts now cloud this claim. They took it to the bank, their hearts full of trust and dedication. They took it to the bank, but just found pain and defenestration. They took it to the bank and said the words gaming lawyer said to say. But think twice before you go yourself and face the same humiliation. Saturday morning feels so boring, there's nothing good to do. Thursday night still so far away, an endless stretch of blue. But then your phone makes that pinging sound and you can't believe your eyes when you look down and see the news, an incredible surprise. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream, so rare, so hot, so great. What you're doing and don't be late. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, never-ending dead days. But then when Thursday comes around, when that feeling comes around, when Thursday finally comes around, I get a special feeling in my special place, and I know what's sure to come our way. We can take it to the bank every Thursday night. You can always take it to the bank every Thursday night. 45 seconds of gameplay makes everything alright. Every Thursday night, every single one without a doubt. Saturday morning, no, it's Thursday night. Tuesday afternoon, no, it's Thursday night. Don't believe your calendars, ignore your friends and families too, who say that it's not Thursday, 'cause it's definitely true. Every day is Thursday night when it's a bonus stream. Every Thursday night, it's hot out here and you can take it to the bank. 45 seconds of gameplay. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Every Thursday night, it's hot out here. It's hot out here. It's hot out here. Every Thursday night. Bonus stream, it's a bonus stream, so rare, so hot, so great. Oh, bonus stream, it's a bonus stream. Better drop what you're doing